news, today's news.
CBS News on the Hour, presented by Paul Gauguin Cruises.
I'm Monica Rick. Over a third of all available delegates for both Republican and Democratic presidential nominations are on stake tonight, this Super Tuesday. Michael Norwalki cast his ballot in California.
One of the great advantages of being in a democratic society is the right to vote in this country. People don't understand that you cannot complain if you do not vote.
Former President Trump expected to notch victories in more than a dozen states. CBS's Aaron Navarro in Minnesota.
For former President Trump, getting as many delegates as he can in the Republican states on Super Tuesday will just get him closer to that threshold needed to potentially claim the Republican nomination.
As for Democrats, many are protesting President Biden's re-election bid with undecided votes over his stance on Israel. Asma Mohammed is one of them.
His legacy should not be as genocidal. In this moment, he can stop that. He can make a single call to Netanyahu and say, enough is enough.
The U.S. has been pushing for an immediate ceasefire as the violence in the Middle East continues. CBS's Tina Krause reports it airdropped more food into Gaza today.
Palestinians race to find food when it falls from the sky, but aid groups say it's nowhere near enough. This man asks, is there a father in the world who can watch his children writhing in hunger and stay silent?
They need to be released now.
In Israel, there's new fear for the estimated 100 hostages Hamas is holding. The United Nations released a report revealing there are reasonable grounds to believe militants sexually assaulted women on October 7th and that the abuse of hostages is ongoing. The Biden administration is also focused on saving Americans money. Today, President Biden says it keeps slashing credit card late fees from an average $32 down to just $8.
And the American people are tired of being played for suckers. I mean, it's one thing no matter how much money you make, no matter how rich or poor or no class you are, you don't like being taken advantage of.
Credit card companies charge billions in interest every year. A raging fire at a vaping supply plant is out in Detroit, but Clinton Township Fire Chief Tim Duncan tells us at least one person died from the explosions there.
The person was essentially about a quarter mile down the road here and did suffer injury from one of these flying canisters.
Florida Governor Ron DeSantis is on board with Miami Beach's plan to crack down on spring breakers.
If you're committing crimes, causing havoc, you are going to pay the price. And we will hold you accountable.
Security measures are in effect throughout the month of March there, including curfews and beach access limitations after 3 years of violence. This is CBS News.
Well, that's today's news. Today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I'd like to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dash Cam News Adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody. It's 62 degrees in San Leandro, California.